Well, weekend, month end, quarter end, and what a 3 months it was. The Dow turned in its sixth straight positive quarter for the first time since way back in 2006. The Nasdaq had its best quarterly performance since 2013, and the S&P 500 saw its biggest quarterly gain since 2015. Here, for the record, are the final numbers. For the first 3 months of 2017, the Nasdaq rallied the most, up 10%. Those gains came despite today's pullback. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 65 points to 20,663. The S&P 500 fell 5, and the Nasdaq was off 2 3/5. So what drove the gains in this quarter, and which sectors did better than others? Dominic Chu has some surprises among the first quarter winners and sinners.
If you had stocks as part of your portfolio in the first quarter of 2017, you have to be feeling pretty good, at least so far. During the first 3 months of the year, we saw record high levels for not just the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq Composite, but also the S&P 400 Mid-Cap Index and the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index as well. There were a lot of reasons for the optimism.
We saw a great quarter for U.S. stocks, up nearly 6% quarter to date. And this is really based on factors. The first is that the U.S. economy continues chugging along. The second is that the global economy is finally picking up. And the third is that U.S. company earnings are back to being in positive territory.
The first quarter rally was relatively broad-based, with 9 out of 11 sectors in the S&P 500 in positive territory. Technology stocks like Apple and Facebook were among the best performers, and energy stocks like ExxonMobil and Chevron were among the big laggards. As for whether or not the market can continue, some experts believe it will come down to what happens with President Trump and Congress.
There's been a lot of speculation about the potential benefits of deregulation in terms of across a lot of different sectors, including the financial sector. But I also believe that at the end of the day, investors are going to react to actual action. And so we'll have to see how the year progresses in terms of tax reform or regulatory reform across different industries, and see whether or not it does in fact provide the benefits that everyone's expecting.
After failing to achieve an overhaul of healthcare legislation, a lot of focus now falls to the idea of tax reform, which some think could be even more difficult to achieve. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Dominic Chu.